What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first YouTube video. You're getting in on the ground floor of a very great opportunity, and I promise you will at least 10x your return. And that's never a lie when that's said. So, anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start off light. There's a compilation on YouTube here I'm gonna watch by this person. So here's him and Birdman.
I'm like Kennedy. You feel me? He like Clinton. I was the president for shit. Yeah, OG.
Okay, a little kiss on the cheek, you know. I don't know what, the president and vice president's relationship was like, but I'm sure Birdman gets into some weird stuff. P. Diddy probably oiled him up once or twice. He looks oily on the face.
My God, you're greasy.
You know? So, it's possible. Classic video. Classic. We all know Meek Mill is just notoriously self-sabotaging on Twitter and just he needs to get off the internet. He's absolutely, I'll throw up a tweet. Yeah, but I love this clip.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
Putting in that work. Proud of you. Deserve it, daddy.
Yeah. I get it. You got it. You look beautiful. It was a great move.
That's just a good friend. Okay? We're starting off light. It's not so bad. Kevin Hart, you're beautiful. Little short, beautiful man.
Gay. Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink.
Again, this one's another classic. Got him pretty drunk on this. He was just, all his inhibitions, all the diddler inhibitions just went down.
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, you put my bag
Daddy,
in,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee.
you
It's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
Scrambling and scraping for shit. Like I'd oiled up, scrambling and scraping around on the mansion floor, freaking off.
Look
Did you
back
miss
on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your
him.
birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you
miss
party
me.
with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we.
This dude is traumatized. I don't know who this is, but he don't want to party with the diddler anymore.
Party for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they ain't never really party. I don't think I've seen this one.
My family reunion to vibrations. Travis Scott new album is such a vibe.
That's just how that Travis Scott makes you feel, I think.
Yo, Toronto, we come to your city, Atlanta.
2020, but I can't see 20.
If you're in Toronto or Atlanta, watch out.
Dallas. Play whatever you want to play, baby. Just here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shake to that. Work. Elaborate family and to survive.
Heard that from people who work for Bad Boy, who have now departed, gays who were in Bad Boy, who have told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual.
I think the court documents show that he is bisexual. I think the freak-offs show that he's bisexual. I don't know what he is. He's Diddy sexual.
From people who used to work in this company. So I'm assuming I'm not had sex with Sean Combs. I've not spoke to Sean Combs. But based based on those sources, I've heard he's
Lifting another grown man up like that? Unless that's like your brother, like, I don't know. Gervonta Davis too? He's kind of weird. I'm sorry, is that Tank Davis? Whatever his name is.
Building. Hey yo, this guy right here, one of the hip hop entrepreneur young legends. He's in my gang. He gets money. Yes, he does.
Yes.
Ray J could not look more uncomfortable.
Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
Oh no, he almost kissed Bono. Don't we all wish we could kiss Bono though? Come on.
Like, whereas that, if I could say this, like, you have a girl being sexual to this one guy, maybe going down on him, and he's back there rolling his eyes, he hiding the mother, and when he put his head down, it's one of them white boys sucking on him.
Oh.
Oh.
You understand?
I don't know who
that
that
has
is.
happened.
Ex-bodyguard.
You understand what I'm saying? Then you got these guys who, they go into these Turkish houses. Once you get to that door, you don't go back in there. But you know what they do in them Turkish houses. Well, you can assume what they do, quote unquote, in those Turkish.
Was Puffy really a fun boy?
I want to watch more that are just him.
I never
So, cut some of these. It's pretty long.
seen him in the act with another man alone.
How would you have seen him in an act with another man alone? I don't know. This part's weird.
I moved.
I don't know why that was just normal. And then there's also the one with Justin Bieber, where he's like a kid and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you a good time." All this blah blah blah. Like, you don't want to go partying with Diddy. Well, ever now, but why would you let your kid party with Diddy at all?
Moved to New York City, and I lived with
I don't know
Sean
why
Puffy
that song's
Combs
cut
for a
off.
year.
Sorry.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp
There you go.
to learn some.
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Dad.
The Flavor Camp, huh? Puffy Flavor Camp.
He's going
In
to.
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even.
I like Howard Stern, but like, he's got some really weird moments too. Actually, I don't even really know if I do like Howard Stern. I find him that funny.
Looking at it was pretty wild. It was,
So
it was
nobody
crazy.
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't
and
say that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there.
I don't know if I've seen this full clip.
Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people
all
are
of
hanging
these-
around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you.
And he's doing chores. He's bending over and scrubbing, and I like this clip too. Kevin Hart definitely trolling him here.
Thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight.
10? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go back. 10? He said 13.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early.
How old are you wrestling a 10-year-old that you're not related to? Diddy was trying to frost them flakes.
Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say?
Well, as a single man, you know what I'm saying, I have no shame in my game with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at the time, and we went to Florida. We got invited to a Puffy party, the New Year's Eve party. Went to the party, you know.
Wait, I'd just like to say it real quick. Apparently, at a 4th of July party that Diddy had, he got the real Declaration of Independence. I don't know who gave that to him. What the fuck?
So then I go back in the house and I ask her, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He said, "You a filmer." No, I did ask him. He's just like, whatever. He went off and did his thing. And I was like,
he limping?
So what is this picture? So this is at a concert? He's on top of a car? What the hell is this?
I'm fucking goblins.
I went to a party on Star Island in Miami where P. Diddy has a private residence. I had no business being there. I was with a famed house producer who was DJing the party.
Sure.
And I will keep his name out of it.
Yep.
And I took a whole bunch of ecstasy because everyone there was taking ecstasy. It was basically me and like beautiful like
And that was the thing at the Diddy parties. He kept everyone drugged up. Apparently he had IV drips for all this stuff. Like, as
ethnic models, like just beautiful women who I obviously had no interest in because
that's the big pimpin' video.
That's not my type.
Right. We're gonna stick to Peppa, please.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Peppa, and ghouls from Us Weekly.
Right.
So I'm like kind of stumbling around. It's like, it's all like, my man is telling me that like, every third person is some executive, got behind the scenes guys who I don't recognize.
It's a high-end crowd.
Very high-end. And there's no joke, there's maybe 100 people.
Okay.
I mean, it is intimate.
It's a serious
I have no
party.
business being there.
Sure.
I'm in like a, like an old Jewish grandmother's windbreaker like I am now at this exact moment.
Right.
And so long story short, I am on ecstasy and I'm trying to find the bathroom and I can't find the bathroom and I just kind of like go down a flight of stairs and now I'm in like the inner windings of the mansion because most of it's going down by the pool.
Okay.
Cabanas and such.
Dragon.
I wonder how many times this happened. People wandering the halls of Diddy's house. Lost. Drugged up.
Layer.
Yeah,
we're getting serious.
So I get lost and I'm in like just a maze of rooms.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking for the bathroom. I start opening doors. One's like a closet. One's a room. It doesn't have a bathroom in it. Whatever. Every room should have a bathroom in it.
That makes sense.
First of all,
if you're in this fucking
every
dungeon,
room should have, right.
Every house
so
should
I
have.
open it.
In a dungeon. In a dungeon.
Door, and in that room there are a bunch of men, and they're all kind of like very like Romanesque, like laying about, and kind of like very like kind of leaning on each other, not really spoon.
This seems like an old interview too. A lot of these seem like old interviews, like
spooning, but like conversationally spooning. Like if you were spooning but facing each other and like leaning up on your elbow and talking.
Like how about this? Like in public, watching TV with a bunch of your friends, and you're with your girlfriends.
Right. Yes.
It would be like those guys kind of lounging on their girlfriends, but they're not fucking because that would be weird
they
in
weren't
public.
Fucking,
right.
But like you almost think that they should be feeding each other grapes. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it was very like.
Insert picture of the robot from Futurama. What is that picture? Is he kissing himself?
Regal lounging.
Very erotic.
Okay, all right.
Heavy erotica.
Yeah, like the drawings you would see of like old Greek
right,
hangouts.
exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
or like a fat Greek woman like laid on her side.
Yeah, it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh
Okay.
my god. It was so prelude to an orgy.
So explain.
So I look. So
Great word, by the way. Prelude. Great word. Kind of like Quaalude. I'm sure Diddy was popping them Quaaludes.
So I'm there for a very brief amount of time because I open the door and clearly I'm not supposed to be in there. And I look, and who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy and Felix the House Cat, famed house music producer.
Yeah, no, I know who that is.
Basically spooning each other.
There's literally a picture of them. Literally a picture of them cuddling. I'm assuming that's him.
I swear to God, they're basically spooning and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy. And they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth.
And everyone's talking?
And everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like,
all men though. There's not one woman in this room.
All men. And they're all 100% on ecstasy. Like you can see Diddy's in like white linen being like, oh my God. Like rub ice on my nipples.
Right.
You know, like, oh, you're one of my best friends.
Right.
So the minute I make eye contact with him, like a gigantic bouncer comes over and says, get the fuck out. Because a lot of people turned and looked at me because it was very unexpected that like a fat guy with an afro,
Right.
with like no shirt on basically, like an open windbreaker, opened the door to like this like...
You are kind of a buzzkill.
Definitely.
If I'm on ecstasy and
Right,
getting
no.
ready for a gay
They're like,
orgy.
oh, this guy. Oh, he looks like fucking Gillette Gene Shalit in.
I mean, I guess comment if you know who this guy is. I don't know who this comedian is. I'm assuming he's a comedian.
You know? So, but I looked right at Puff Daddy, and he looked right at me.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy.
And we made direct eye contact. And I got kicked out of the room.
Sure.
So that was that.
Yeah, fast. And obviously
So,
crazy. Fast
crazy.
forward.
So I was like, P. Diddy's clearly on ecstasy, and he's clearly gay.
We're gonna watch a couple 50 Cent ones. So let's look at the one where 50 Cent calls him just calls him gay on. God, 50's so funny.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you.
Again, that's off 50's Instagram, man. His Instagram is probably the funniest thing on there. Sometimes the captions don't really make any sense, but
oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer
That's
help
confused.
you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
that's the classic one. That's what I'm saying. 50's been saying this for years. Watch the Trapler Ross video.
Get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Yeah.
The things you say on this.
Classic. Love that one. Let's watch the Justin Bieber one to cap this off.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours.
At least he's waiting until he's 16 to let him drive. Not waiting for anything else.
Every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
That is a sick ass car. I might endure Diddy for that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
Side note, I used to have that cut. The Bieber cut. Had him in a chokehold in 2013.
No.
All right, 16.
No,
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
And where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
We just.
Again, the people just seem uncomfortable around the diddler. For some reason. It's like they've all seen something.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but
You need to disclose those things when you're with a 13-year-old, Diddy. You need to disclose what you're doing, at least to their parents. But I'm sure Justin's parents have to be, like, just terrible. I don't know anything really about him, but
it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking.
you say we're going crazy.
Where the hell am I?
This out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
A man after my heart. He's not a man, Diddy. He's a boy. You don't need to be around any girls that he should be interested in. There's so many more. So many more Diddy clips. That can make a follow-up for hours. But it's insane that no one called him out for this kind of behavior. I guess 50 Cent kind of did, but... Alright, so next I'm actually going to go ahead and make a tier list of these. So everyone likes ranking stuff, and maybe I'll actually get some views on this, even though I think that trend is dead. But I like tier lists, so let's get into it. Got one made. Let's go ahead and spruce this up a little bit, customize it for the diddler. Super sus Diddy clip.
Being cheating.
He just down for the boys. Okay, alright. Okay, first we got this Ray J clip. He's like, ooh, you getting money, daddy. Ooh. That one's pretty weird. He looks really uncomfortable. But we'll put that in B tier. This one's him and Kevin Hart saying he looked pretty. Everyone needs homies like that. You can tell your homie you're pretty. Whatever. We'll put that in D. Okay, we got the classic Meek Mill clip here. Classic. The use of the daddy there is just absurd. And the way he's just lounging in the pool. And of course the fries on the legs, that picture. Meek Mill is just absurd. I'm putting that up here. Ooh. Okay, this Kevin Hart one. I like this one. Like I said, I think Kevin's been on to the diddler. Seems to have some sort of radar up. I'm sure everyone knew. But I also don't know why he kept talking to him. Like, I don't know. This one's beautiful. A tier. But it doesn't really display him any really weird behavior. The wig one? He's just channeling a little bit of Rick James, right? That's not that bad. Everyone wants to feel a little pretty about themselves. That's not gay. But the head movements, the facial expressions, puts it way over the top. That's at least a B. This one with the dude, I don't know who he is. Sounds like a comedian guy, if you know. Talking about some of his parties. Now, there's worse clips of people talking about Diddy's parties and interviews, but this one seems like this interview came out before all this stuff about Diddy came out, which people have known for years. Of course, 50's been saying it. But we'll put this one in B tier as well. Ooh, here we got the one with him drunk, saying he likes it when they're scrambling and scraping around. That's an S tier. Why you ain't been partying with me? You don't party like we used to. Jesus. Ooh, little kissy kiss for Birdman. Birdman looks real happy about it too. Now, is it gay to kiss your homies on the cheek? Not really. You can even tuck them in and give them a kiss goodnight. That's just good homie behavior. However, you can pile it with everything else we've seen. That's at least a B. Okay, alright. Now the one kissing Bono, I said this already. No harm, no foul. It's Bono, baby. I'm down for the homies. Alright, the Usher clip. Having guardianship of him at 13, exposing him to all this stuff. That's just criminal. And I'm sure Diddy's no criminal. That's freaking S tier. Fucking S tier. The one with 50 saying he's gonna take him shopping. That's a classic, but it doesn't have, like, of course I totally believe that happened, but it doesn't have Diddy himself expressing any insane behavior. So we're gonna put that one in A. Now, this Justin Bieber one is one of these the clips I think from this that went most viral from all these that people have been rediscovering. Yeah, I've been rediscovering, and a lot of people are like, oh, this man fucked Justin Bieber up, and he probably did, definitely. So that is S tier. There we have it. The Diddy tier list. Like I said, the Bono one, no harm, no foul. More things up here. I'm moving this one to A tier. That's gotta be up there. Yeah. I'm moving this one to S tier. Nah, he's probably just on drugs. That's some Rick James shit. He was probably gay too. Alright. That looks good. So that's just a small amount of the red flags that came from the diddler that someone should have pointed out. I'm sure on the internet I'm sure it's been a thing that's been speculated, but there's still people that defend him after the clips have come out, the Cassie thing. Just that in and by itself, this man should be locked away. And yeah, I know there's so many videos that detail all of his crimes, so this one's just a little more lighthearted. And like I said, this is my first video, so I don't really even know how to do this. I hope it turns out okay, if it does turn out. And subscribe. But most of my videos aren't gonna be like this. I think I'm gonna look at just random topics, maybe like kooky dictators next, crazy stories, I don't know. Tune in. Thank you.
Everything is worse at night. Who can really hold it down for me in my darkest of days, in my coldest of weeks? Who can really be around for me when it's no longer beneficial for diamonds don't glisten for?